happened this past week?
The just past week was a good week for the Rastas worldwide, whereby these days, from 23rd of July to the to the 30th, it is a week where we celebrate the birthday. We call it the 8th day of His Imperial Majesty Selassie. That's the time he came and appeared again on earth in Ethiopia in 1892. So it was a big celebration all over the world for all the Rastas that this day is the day the Emperor appeared in Ethiopia. Rastafari, we give thanks and praises always, and we dance the Isis that we celebrate them 7 days, 7 nights. Rastafari.
Rastafari. Rasta do smoke?
Smoking is a part of our culture, because since Mina is the ashes that we blaze, so it's the rose of Sharon, the Ganja that we smoke. It's from creation, because when you smoke, you conscientize yourself. I've been smoking, that's why I had also the conscious. It gives inspiration more to know about Rasta and to move forward as a Rasta. It's strong in that sense. As I grow up, I reduced the content. Then I smoke, not regularly, not often, here and there I smoke, but it did me a good part because it had a big inspiration pushing me to acquire the Rastafarian of it.
Sure, but they say weed is too bad for the people. Can be for anybody. Weed is too bad. That's why the government is against the people who smoke weed. Can be on the street or whatever they feel like. But like, what do you say is weed bad for someone? How can you recommend that someone?
It's about how the person uses it. But we Rastas, when we take Ganja, the weed, the marijuana, it's the ashes that we burn. Because this incense has been burned from ancient times. When they say the incense burn, it was burned even in the temple. So the order go up and gives the positive sense, the positive situation mystifies the situation. It gives aeration. When you take Ganja, you are in another mode. So when you take Ganja, you put yourself in a conscious mode. You put yourself in a mode that knows the good, that knows the bad. The Ganja is also for purification of the temple, the purification of our heart. Because the Ganja, we also see that when you smoke at the Ganja, yourself, in this system. And in Revelation, they say that this world will not be destroyed by water, but by fire. And this is the Ganja that will burn. Is also a fire judgment upon creation. That the fire was set. That's the destruction to the evil. And when it burns evil and it keeps the clean. So, for those who don't go either with it, maybe it can be, but it's about the direction they take, the direction they use it. We never see Rasta saying so, because as a Rasta, so Rasta you are concerned, it's an idle thing.
Okay.
Rastafari.
Okay. So anybody can smoke weed, it's fine, according to you?
Now, it is that the other people, they smoke, but I don't see the basis of them smoking the Ganja, if I reason positively. I think if they smoke, and of what benefit, of what use is it to them? That's why they need this team. That something, it's maybe a pleasure, but to us, the Rastas, we have to smoke it because it has been revealed to us, this tree, that we smoke, we get diarrhea, and we positivate our vibes, and get ourselves high heights, ascending to the mystic natures of Rastafari.
Okay. So what's your paradise as a Rasta? Do you know where you're gonna go one day? Because for some people, they say they're gonna go to paradise and see God, the God of creation. So, what about you? In what religion do you believe in, and what's your religion saying?
The Rasta, the way it has been revealed to man, it is that the Rasta is the fulfillment of it all, whereby first man was created, then he sinned, then he was forgiven, and they lived up. And since that time, the truth has been trotting with the men, until came, the ark, and one man was redeemed, and it was Noah. From Noah, then the people, they trod until Abraham. Then the scripture tells us that Abraham met Melchizedek, and from Abraham born Jacob, Israel. So the truth has been now with Abraham. Now came the truth has been with Jacob, or his grandchild who took the blessing. And from Jacob, they trod the judges. Came the kings. Then came Christ himself. And the Christ manifest to Christians, and he told them wanna come again, and now come again. The coming again of Christ is manifested in Rastafari in Ethiopia, where he came as Emperor Haile Selassie, and that is the final chapter of this revelation, and he manifests into Rastas. So it's the final chapter of the story about the trod of righteousness in creation. So as we trod now, if I leave this time, is that the flesh wanna rest, yes, but my spirit is still on a trod, and wanna manifest again as a Rastafarian, the way Rastafarian want it to be. Rastafari.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. So, do you have any motivation, any word to say or to spread out there for the people who are maybe will be watching you, people who are very important to you? So, do you have any some to say about it?
My message I can tell is that the people have to hold strong to the levitt of Rastafari, and do it the way Rastafari told us to do from his teachings. And that's why I encourage Rastas to acquire more education if possible, if the support is there, because education is the way out in this creation as of now, so far. To those who have the knowledge capacity to acquire education, is better to do it. And as a teacher, the children about education, and get the benefits, the fruits of education. To those who other works also can do the other part, they have to also work forward. Progress must be moral, the way Rastafari said it. This time also is a Marcus Garvey month. Marcus Garvey is the one who told the people to look to Ethiopia, where the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords will be crowned. And the God, the black God, the Ethiopian king, is the one has to be prayed to for all the black people. And he is the King of righteousness. This is the message for the people, Rastafari.
Sure, Rasta. Who's the King of Kings, Lord of Lords?
This King of Kings and Lord of Lords was written in Revelation, and this was fulfilled when Emperor Haile Selassie was being crowned on his throne in 1930 on 2nd November, whereby the scepter of kingship that he was given, when they opened, they found that it was written in that scepter, King of Kings, Lord of Lords. So it's that the people knew that this is what was written in Revelation about the coming of the Messiah, when they say, I'm the root and offspring of King David, the bright morning star. And Haile Selassie, yes, is born on David's lineage and rule in Ethiopia. So the scripture showed that the Messiah is this one in creation, Rastafari.
Awe, salud.
Winners.